Good evening, everybody. My name is Andres Galindo. We're at Harvard University, and we're here with Jessica Wang from the MIT D Lab, and Jessica's going to talk to us about the bike pump nebulizer. So, Jessica, what is the bike pump nebulizer?
Sure. So, are you familiar with what a nebulizer is?
So, I think that's what people use when they have asthma.
Right, exactly. So, if you have asthma or other respiratory conditions, sometimes it's important to be able to convert the liquid medication to an aerosol that you can inhale so it's delivered effectively.
Right.
So most of the machines that you would use if we had asthma here in the US are something that you would plug into the wall and it would turn the liquid medication into this aerosol for you to inhale.
Right.
But in health clinics in Nicaragua, for example, some of those don't have access to electricity, and so we need an alternative because we have this constraint where we don't have that power source. How else can we make this into an aerosol medication so that people still get the medication that they need?
Right. And so this is just, so what are the components of the nebulizer?
Right, so in this case we have a piece that's from a normal nebulizer.
Okay, this thing here.
Exactly.
All right.
And you'll see it in action very soon. And then we have a filter here.
Okay.
Because we're going to basically put compressed air through it using a bike pump. So instead of using a fancy machine that needs electricity, this is just something that you can step on to pump your tires.
Yeah, exactly. You can get like a bike store or a hardware store. That's awesome.
Yep, so it's commonly available, and when you step on it, it pushes air through.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
And yeah, you can see the water vapor coming out now.
All right.
So in this case, we're just converting water
Nice.
to mist, but yeah.
Cool. So Jessica, you mentioned that a nebulizer is an aerosol, not vapor. So what is the difference?
Yeah, sure. So we're actually producing an aerosol, which is water vapor mixed with this air that we're pushing through.
Okay.
So the definition of an aerosol is a mix of gas and liquid particles, in this case liquid water, and then the air is gas. And so when we do this, it's basically just like a suspension of the water vapor mixed with air so that I can have those particles of the water, usually it's medicine, delivered.
So when people plug their regular nebulizers into an outlet, it's not heating up the medicine and making it into vapor, it's just pushing like air through it, and that's what this is doing as well.
We're in this case mixing it with air so that it's suspended and we can inhale it and get the medicine. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So Jessica, this is a very resourceful invention. It's very cool. Where can people find out more about the bike pump, nebulizer, and all the other cool stuff that is taking place at the MIT D Lab right now?
So yeah, sure. You can actually visit our website. It's d-lab.mit.edu. So yeah, you can find out more about projects like this that we do together with community members, other types of designs that we've come up with to address different types of challenges.
Very cool. So one of the reasons why we choose the bike pump nebulizer is because its simplicity and yet its applicability is currently being used in hospitals in Nicaragua where they have no electricity. And one of the things that surprised me is how easy it is to assemble. It's basically just like a bike pump that you can get at a hardware store or a bike store, and then the filter and the rest of the components. And so one of the things that we thought about is the D Lab is doing a lot of really cool stuff that it's available online, and it could be good class projects that teachers could have with their students. That way we can engage children early on into making all these really applicable things. Like there's other stuff like the solar energy cell phone chargers and bike pedal cell phone chargers. So now that children are very eco-friendly, and now that everything is becoming more global and children are watching shows about what's happening in countries like Nicaragua, I think could be potentially really cool stuff that they can do.